Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. This is going to be a divine feminine energy check in. We did a divine masculine energy check in at the end of last week. I have had to reschedule this live, so I'm not sure if notifications went out or not, but I just feel like whoever is meant to see it will see it, right? I'm really hoping it doesn't mess with our water signs tonight. 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We are going to be looking at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and that will be later this evening. Miss Al and Sandra with us. Let me know, ladies. Do we have sound, picture? Everything's okay? I did get a sound notification, but I'm showing that our sound works just fine. So there's Mercury already, right? Hi, Miss Al. I hope you guys are having a very good Tuesday. And this is going to be my Taco Tuesday, guys. I'm super excited. I am in Katy, so El Bros, right? Audio is good. All right. Thank you so much, Sandra. All right. So we're going to do a Celtic cross reading, just like we did the masculine energy. Everyone, I got a few messages about the masculine energy. I felt I was being like I was picking on them. So I guess it's just feminine's turn, right? I just don't think that it's going to be that type of energy. Just because I am sensing definitely the glow up, right, from the Venus retrograde. It's so interesting. I just found two Moonology oracles from last night when we did the fire signs. A personal issue reaches a resolution. It's full moon in Cancer, and luck is on your side. It's new moon in Sagittarius. How interesting, right? But yeah, I do feel the glow up, guys. So I mean, I'm sure you guys are probably feeling it. For me, it's coming in really slowly. I just feel like it's the daily routines, the getting up, the doing the yoga, showering, makeup, hair, all the things. Very feminine energy. I love this energy. I love when I'm able to be in a safe environment where I'm able to be in this energy, right? And I do feel like right now, forgiveness is key for divine feminine and could be causing I don't really like to use the word blocks because people are like, "What are blocks? How do I remove the block?" But it is causing like a delay, I would say, in the forgiveness department, right? Which is pretty unusual, I think, for some of us because divine feminine energy is very nurturing, unconditional love, self care, self love type of energy. Normally very quick to forgive. I do feel like this is going to have something to do with divine masculine. I do watch other twin flame tarot readers, guys, so I do hear the messages that are coming out for the collective. So I do feel like that's something that we're struggling with. So let's dive in, Celtic Cross, and let's see Heart of the Matter. So I do have a little bit smaller table than we had to work with for Divine Masculine. So I am going to pull them out a little bit different. It may not look exactly like a cross, but I will tell you what each card position represents and then what each card means, right? All right, so let's start Heart of the Matter. I am using my purple tarot just like we did for the masculine energy. This is the purple tarot, I call it. My son Samuel purchased this tarot set for me in New Orleans. And so I use these very powerful cards. I use these as simple as they are. It's interesting how powerful they are. But I used them to clarify. So I thought this would be the perfect start to the Celtic Cross. I did pull out the Magic of the Unicorn Tarot and the Divine Feminine Oracle to close it out. All right, let's start Heart of the Matter, please. Wow, Judgment comes out right away. Judgment is hearing your calling and following your calling. That is part of the glow up, right? If you've started your awakening process, that means you're here, you're listening, right? You hear my messages. And if you started like the shadow work, right? We're starting to learn that our shadows are not as icky and ugly and scary as everyone kind of made them out to be, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to be very proud of both my light and dark sides. So I find that super interesting. I know some of you are going to be like, what? What is she talking about? And it just means that you just haven't reached that part of your journey yet. But I do feel like when we do reach that part of our journey where we accept ourselves fully, divine feminine, it's so much easier for us to follow our purpose at this point, right? So I feel like what's happening right now is we're all kind of struggling a little bit with, are we this powerful? Are we really this person on this, divine journey, right? There definitely could be a little second guessing and some questioning. But for those of you that are really diving in, I feel like there's less second guessing and there's less questioning, right? Because I'm really diving in, and I've noticed that anytime like I get some sort of like negative thought or I start second guessing myself, it's a lot easier for me now to remove that energy, right? To replace that energy with what I know is factual. All right, let's look at what's crossing you. What's crossing you? Why is it difficult as you're trying to follow your purpose? Or are you having difficulty hearing your purpose? That could definitely be it too, right? Nine of Cups, divine wishes being granted. Oh, you're understanding that it's about purpose and not person, right? That can definitely, look at the teardrop, right? It's interesting because Nine of Cups is definitely like you get everything you want. But there's three actually teardrops on this particular card. So you do get something that you want, divine feminine, but I do feel like it does come at a cost. And that cost, I feel like we're seeing, hi Erica, we're seeing that that cost is the people that can't go with us, right? The people that aren't aligned. And it's not just people. It could be definitely like places, things, right? Jobs. It's like we're all kind of starting to understand that, especially like if our career doesn't align with our purpose, that's becoming very challenging for a lot of divine feminines. And it's like you're being forced to face what it is that you're here to do, and how to align with that situation. But it does feel to us like it comes at a cost. The funny thing is there's a grander plan than what we know today, right? There's a more divine plan. There's divine union. So it's like that's really where we're headed, what the goal is, what the outcome, right? So it's like we think that we're sacrificing something now, but later in the end, it might be something that is a great benefit to us. You see. So you may not have gotten what you wanted, but you may be figuring out what your purpose is. All right. Let's look at what your highest expectation. What is your highest expectation? Ooh. Two cards fell out. Wow. The Emperor and Queen of Swords comes out. You want to be able to take control of your thought process. You want clarity. You want understanding. You want also too, like you could feel like you need to speak truth in order to follow your purpose, in order to step into this leadership role, right? Your purpose is going to have something to do with something that you went through. You've experienced it. You came out the other side, and your purpose is somehow going to be to help other people do that same thing. Mine, of course, is my twin journey. But I know, like, there's some people I know out here that it's, let's say you went through abusive relationship, right? And now you're going to help other abusive people. I don't even want to say just women, because men are abused too, guys. Like, I feel like that's such a we don't talk about it enough, but it's like you went through this abuse, you came out the other side. It's like now you're going to help someone else get through their challenging part of their journey, right? But Queen of Swords is a victory. It's definitely about speaking truth, but she's the one that has the boundaries. She's also the one that's in control of her empathy, her compassion. It's funny because we kind of look at the Queen of Swords as someone who's cold or calculating. And I've been saying it for the last, since Venus retrograde started, right? Like, I have more respect for you if you uphold your boundaries, if you enforce your boundaries. We can all have boundaries. We can all say, I'm not going to allow people to treat me a certain way. But if we just turn around and allow them to do that, then you see what I'm saying? We're not enforcing the boundary. So the boundary is useless. With the Queen of Swords, the boundary is never useless. She always enforces the boundary. All right. did see the Chariot. The Chariot is the ride or die. Let's look at energy that's coming into being that you don't know yet, and then we're going to stop there and clarify a little bit. Energy that's coming into being that you don't know yet. So we have Two of Wands coming out. Two of Wands says you're getting ready to be faced with an important decision. Most likely you already know what this decision is. I feel like I do, and I feel like I've been sensing it come. I think too that I've thought that like it wouldn't ever come, like it wouldn't ever happen, and now I'm starting to like the puzzle pieces are fitting together, right? And I will say this: the Two of Wands can also have something to do with traveling, moving, going somewhere. I know that that energy is for me also, but it's interesting because it's like I can't see it and I don't know exactly what it is yet, but I know it's there and it's getting closer, right? Erica says, I've been feeling like the Queen of Swords. There are so many kinds of boundaries. All right, let's clarify a little bit. Queen of Wands is on the bottom. Queen of Wands definitely gives me that energy about being confident in your abilities, being confident in the journey that you're on, being passionate and excited. That's it, right? Because it's like we know the journey we're on now. And I was watching Soulful Revolution and she mentioned that she did her twin flame update today. And she mentioned that like we have these negative labels and comments that we put on this twin journey. We say things like, oh my gosh, it's so challenging, or oh my gosh, my masculine sucks, or oh my gosh, my feminine is mean. I don't know, but you see what I'm saying? It's like we put all these things and say all these things on there. When are we going to say, oh my gosh, I came out of something that I thought was going to break me, and I'm closer to God today than I've probably ever been in my whole life? When are we going to say things like, now I manifest the life that I want? I bring in the things and people and places and activities that I want. I go after the things that make me happy. I have become my own resource. When are we going to say those things about the twin journey, right? All right, so let's look at it. Judgment. So the journey itself, following your calling, maybe knowing what your calling is. But also, I feel like feeling like you have to give something up in order to get something that you want. All right, so King of Cups comes out. I mean, we've seen that coming, right? Big clue card for Divine Masculine. The Tower comes out, and Three of Pentacles comes out. Teamwork, partnership. I respect you, you respect me, we work together, right? I think there could definitely be some sort of like shock and awe. Guys, the astrology affects everyone. We're all experiencing reunion energies. Some of us are experiencing Kundalini awakenings. What? I know, right? Some of us are experiencing, and that's by the way, if you've been feeling that super extreme surge of energy that seems to like pop in your scalp, like at the top of your brain, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you're stroking out. Go to the doctor, but you may just be having a Kundalini awakening. And that happens, especially after long periods of separation. And we've all been going through long periods of separation. So, yeah, pretty interesting. But also too, we all understand that masculine energy is awakening. We've all already communicated. We've all already come together in some shape, way, form, or fashion. So I don't see why it would be so surprising to feminine energy that the masculine energy says, okay, I'm ready to do this thing that we're doing, right? Like, let's work together and let's get this shit done, right? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. But there's this feeling of like, being very concerned about whether they do or not. So that could be causing like something getting in the way. That could be causing some sort of blockage in your path from being able to go forward. Because remember, it's not about the person, it's about the purpose. So if you start focusing on the purpose and you start aligning with your purpose, it's like whatever is meant to be yours. I always say it cannot pass you, right? All right, so for the Nine of Cups, we have Nine of Cups coming back out, Four of Swords coming out, and Five of Cups. Yes, definitely. So remember, Nine of Cups is normally divine wishes being granted. But I told you this is the purple tarot, and you see the three teardrops. Nine of Cups again, Four of Swords. Yes, there was a moment of pause, reflect. I just heard ghosting. That's my favorite word in this journey, right? I just want to be like, oh my gosh, quit being chicken, but whatever. Five of Cups is loss, grief, right? You're paying attention to the spilt cups. You're not actually paying attention to the thing that this journey, or the things, because there's two upright cups, that this journey brings to you, gives you. And let's talk about freedom for a moment, right? Like I forgot that on the list of beautiful things that this journey brings to us. Our freedom, because remember, who were you when you met your twin counterpart? What relationship were you in? Were you happy? Did your twin come in and break up a happy home? No, sure didn't, right? Like came in and woke you up and said, hey, you're better than this, you deserve better than this, and you don't need to take this crap anymore, right? Like that's the whole point of this journey. So it's like you're focused on the loss. Oh, I had to go through this healing work. Oh, I had to go through this shadow work. Oh, this shit's painful. And I'm being sarcastic. It really is painful. But it's like we're focused. It's the crying over spilt milk energy. It's the the spilt wine. Like it's time. We need to focus on what we have left, what's good, what's positive, what can we alchemize from this journey. You guys want to know what I alchemized from my journey? I created PLR. You see what I'm saying? Like there's something that you're going to do to make this. Oh my God, Erica, he's the king of ghosting. All masculine energies are, Erica. All masculine energies are the king of ghosting. All right. Your highest expectation. Boundaries, victories, and this is massive victories with the Emperor. And I get a little bit of Aries energy with this Emperor, so like not Aries as a person, but like North Node Aries. And we've been talking about it for weeks. North Node did move into Aries, so it's like we all feel this drive to go find our purpose, to fulfill our mission, right? It's like we hear the calling, we hear the trumpet, like it's time to go, right? So your highest expectation, divine feminine, is that you do it. Three of Swords comes out, Eight of Wands comes out, and Seven of Swords comes out. Ooh. All right, so Three of Wands is definitely healing. Eight of Wands is quick information and sudden changes. Seven of Swords is a little bit of a disbelief energy. It could be that you're working on healing something and you haven't been telling people. You've been keeping things to yourself. Seven of Swords has been giving me that energy here lately. But it's also this energy that you feel like this is going to take a long time. You're not going to be able to heal from this overnight. And that's actually very true. It's the whole part of the journey. If you could heal from your twin counterpart overnight, well, you would forget that this ever happened. We talk about that. Like when we have children, when we have babies. If anyone's ever had a baby with like no medication, I had epidural with all three of my boys, but the second one, the Samuel, the one who got me the purple tarot, his big head, oh my goodness, 8 pounds, 4 ounces, the epidural did not work. Okay. And I felt like, I don't know, let's just not talk about it. But I'm just saying, like, it's pain that you don't forget, right? Like you remember it. I will remember it for the rest of my life. I don't even want to describe it because it'll make cause you guys pain too. So you know what I mean? It's like that type of pain. If our twin didn't cause that type of life altering pain, well, I mean, we would just forget about it and we'd go on and we would learn nothing and we would not share unconditional love. We wouldn't shine our light. And everybody else would go through this journey and not know what the bleep was happening to them, right? All right, let's look at energy that's coming into being. That Two of Wands. So it's like something you don't know is you're fixing to have to make a decision. I think that Tower up there kind of told us. All right, so we have 5 of Wands. It's challenging, but you've prepared, you trained for it. 5 of Swords is here, negative thinking. You've trained to replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts, right? And Page of Wands. Page of Wands, again, being excited about your spiritual journey, about your spiritual path. I think you're fixing to get something new. You're fixing to understand that something's been really challenging for a long time for a certain reason, and that makes you excited for what's to come, right? Hi, Pooja. All right. Move these around a little because I might have to dig back into them later. But let's look at past energy. Let's look at energy that's leaving. Energy that's leaving. Something you're closing out. I knew it. I even tried to pull extra so like it wouldn't happen, but it did. The Lovers comes out, 5 of Pentacles comes out, and the Empress comes out. Energy that's coming into being is you doubting that you're on this journey, right? We've had all the confirmations. If I see 1111 one more time, I swear to goodness, you know what I mean? 5 of Pentacles, the challenges, the looking at this journey like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. Oh my gosh, it's so challenging. Oh my gosh, it's so painful. Stop doing that. Start looking at all the things that this beautiful journey has given you. Divine Feminine, you are more powerful. You are more intuitive. You have boundaries. People don't walk on you. You're going after the things that you want. You're manifesting left and right. Find the positives in the journey. Stop focusing on how challenging this journey is. All right, let's look at energy that's coming in. This is future energy, future energy. Have Queen of Cups, unconditional love, and I have to make it even. 7 of Wands comes out and 3 of Swords. You start guarding your heart. Ooh, Divine Feminine, you start guarding your heart. And this is where I say that, look at this, 6 of Wands on the bottom, victory. Notoriety too. You're noticed. Someone notices, pays attention. But here's the thing. You, excuse me. I always say that when you're on this twin journey, okay, there's 3 different types of relationships, right? There's the twin. You only get one. You don't have to like your twin, guys, but you can't just like swap them out for someone. My twin doesn't do what I want him to do either. And I can't just be like, oh, you're not it anymore. I'm going to pick this guy instead. I mean, it doesn't work that way. The twin is not some fantasy love story. It's a deep dive into your inner soul and cleansing out the crap that doesn't need to be there. Okay. That's the twin journey. You only get one. They catapult your spiritual awakening. You were not spiritual before, you're spiritual after, right? Then there's soulmates. Soulmates are beautiful relationships. They don't have to be love relationships, but the ones that are, oh my God, right? 2 givers. Those are 2 people that just do not quit on one another. Are soulmate relationships perfect? Oh my gosh, we wish, right? But they're not, right? Every relationship has challenges. In a soulmate, the people want to work together. There's karmic relationships. Karmic relationships are those really challenging, abusive, just downright nasty relationships. There's a lot of love in karmic relationships, but they're definitely life lesson relationships. And I always say that when you meet your twin, your energy with karmic relationships is done. And I still believe that wholeheartedly, 100%. Like your soul will not allow you to get back into another karmic relationship. Your soul is going to show you every stinking red flag there is, and you're not going to be able to sweep it under the rug. You're not going to be able to ignore it. You're going to have to face it and be like, yep, that's not the one for me, and move on forward through your journey, right? I'm telling you, if they don't align to you, Divine Feminine, they can't go where you're going. And it's just that simple. But start paying attention to the people that are making the effort to work their journey, to awaken, to align with where you are so that they can go where you're going. Pay attention to those people. All right, let's look at how others around you are affecting the situation. How are others around you affecting the situation? The devil comes out, strong Capricorn energy. People are showing you their toxicities, right? I just said that. It's like they're showing you the red flags. They're showing you the things that, again, if they're not aligned with you, it's like they can't go with you. You could be dealing with the Capricorn energy, but again, I'm going to say pay attention to the ones who are aligning. All right, let's look at how you're affecting the energies. How are you affecting the energies? 10 of Wands comes out. Good job. Thank you, Divine Feminine. This is us going, you know what? I'm done carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. Like, it's over. I know that I'm this powerful Divine Feminine energy. I know that I have this powerful purpose here. I know that I make my life the way I want it. And I'm done carrying all this heavy burden. I'm done carrying all the burdens from the past generations. I'm done carrying all the karmic, toxic energies, right? We're dropping them. For some of you divine feminines, this is kind of giving me the triple goddess tarot card, where the wands are just kind of laying all around her, and it looks like spirit just kind of zapped her, and they just exploded out of her hand. A lot of times we hold on to our burdens so tightly because it's all we know, right? Or we think we can fix it or we can heal it. I think we're finally at this energy where we're learning that it's not our job to fix and heal everyone. It's our job to fix and heal ourselves so that we can show other people how it's done, right? Let's look at that devil card. So how others around you are affecting the situation. King of Pentacles comes out. Someone stepping up to the plate, taking responsibility. 7 of Cups, new choices, new options. And the Magician, manifestation. Strong Virgo energy. Again, strong Capricorn energy. All right, let's look at the 10 of Wands, the burdens. You're releasing the burdens. 4 of Pentacles, releasing, letting go, finally, right? 8 of Pentacles, it could be you're releasing like where you've been putting your focus. Oh, that's it, the Hanged Man. You're getting out of your head, Divine Feminine. You're getting out of your head and moving into your heart chakra. For some of you, you're hearing me and you're like, no, I'm still stuck in my head. I'm still obsessively thinking. I don't know how to get this person out of my mind. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. That's still a little bit of Pisces Hanged Man energy. We do have that Pisces full moon. So it's like some of us Divine Feminines are breaking through that blockage, right? And some of you may not have broken through yet. I do believe that my activation at the beginning of the month is what helped me break out of from the headspace and into the heart chakra. I've noticed I've always had compassion for divine masculine, but it's like now it's abundant. Now it's like overflowing compassion. So yeah, I feel like it's definitely moving from the headspace into the heart space. If you guys are having any challenges with that, I did a few chakra readings over last week, over the last couple of days, that I feel like were very beneficial in helping people. I want to say activate the heart chakra. A lot of times we keep it closed from fear, right? Fear. I just want to say this Pisces full moon, this Pisces blue moon, is actually giving you assistance, right? It's giving you assistance in like taking control of your spiritual journey and putting it as a priority. How many of you are noticing everyone coming up to you and suddenly talking to you about spiritual awakenings? I live in this little tiny town where when I started doing this, I was scared they would like hang me and from the town square. And I told no one, right? Except for like the important people, right? But yeah, like now this little town is so much more open. Everyone's talking about spiritual awakening and tarot and the universe and astrology. And it's like, wow, this is amazing. Just in the last few years, you know what I'm saying, since we started PLR, what a big change to our little town, right? All right, let's do hopes and fears for Divine Feminine. Hopes and fears. We have 3 of Wands coming out. We have 10 of Swords coming out. And we have 3 of Cups coming out. We're hoping we're done with the third parties, right? We are done with the third parties, but 3 of Cups is like soul tribe celebration. 10 of Swords is like, this is finally over. The challenge is finally done. I can finally take action and move into my abundant future, right? So it's like your hope is that this energy comes. But the funny thing is that this energy, hi Starluva, is already here. Look around. Starluva, meet Miss L. Erica, meet Sandra. Sandra, meet Starluva. This is our soul tribe, guys. This is your like-minded group. This is the people that understand why you feel a certain way, why you are experiencing all these different things that you can't really just go talk to anybody about, right? This energy is already here. Now, whether you're taking action towards your abundant future or not, well, that I don't know, but I definitely hope so, right? All right, let's look at what the potential outcome is. Potential outcome. Remember, the heart of the matter was the Judgment card. Following your purpose, hearing your calling. I do feel like this divine feminine feels like they're having to sacrifice something in order to do that. All right, so the star comes out, bright hope for the future. This is a clean slate, a bright new start. 6 of Cups is here. It does tell me that it is a reunion energy, someone from your past. And Ace of Pentacles, wow, divine feminine. That is a brand new beginning all day, every day. Page of Swords is on the bottom. Someone could be watching. All right. I'm going to close it out, guys, with the Divine Feminine Oracle. This oracle set was gifted to me by Sandra. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I think the King of Cups told us, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, so here's the guidance. The goddess of compassion, right? I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. I feel like there's more, so I'm going to keep going. The goddess of compassion. Divine feminine, forgive your divine masculine. Have compassion. Understand this journey happened to all of us. No one sat down and went, man, I want to go do all of this stuff, right? And I know that for those of you that are in long-term separations or there's no communication for whatever reason, I know that it's hard to believe that they also go through the things or have to deal with certain challenging energies. But again, I would just say research other twin flames. It's very true. All right, the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. Amen. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. It's so true, right? Let's do one more. Oh, I guess we're going to do 2 more. The prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. I love that. And Fatima, the mother of Imams, it says, love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. That's so true. Guys, we've been manifesting left and right with that gratitude, right? All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Thank you guys so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. I am going to go ahead and close it out because I do have some new Etsy readings that I would like to work on. And guys, private readings, Etsy shop, go check it out. If you guys ever do need a twin flame coupon, please reach out to me. I make them all day, every day. I don't mind at all. It definitely helps me follow my own purpose, right? So yes, guys, reach out to me, email, Etsy shop, doesn't matter. And I would gladly make one for you. Don't forget water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which, you know, the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces came out with that King of Cups pretty strongly, right? That's going to be tonight, 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So I hope to see all of you guys there. Have a wonderful afternoon. And I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.